So what did these three very different size quilts have in common? They're all hanging on my walls right now using the same type of hanger and one nail. It doesn't get any easier than that. Hey guys, welcome back to Frances Quilts. My name is Frances Arnold, and as you know, I love to make quilts. Now, consequently, I have way too many quilts in my house. Too many to hang them all on the wall at the same time, too many to have them on the bed at the same time. So what is my solution to that problem? I alternate my quilts. Some of them stay up for a month and I change them at the end of each month. Some of them stay up for 3 months at a time. But there's always something different on my walls. So the problem with that is that my quilts are all different sizes. So if I had one dowel that I cut that I could hang it on, I would have to have a separate dowel for each different size quilt that I used. Plus the fact when you hang it on a dowel, then you have to have something coming up from it, and it just makes it hard to hang. Several years ago, I found a magnificent solution, and it's called a hang it, dang it. So this is a hang it, dang it. It's made of aluminum, so it's nice and sturdy. It extends. So this particular wad can hold a 21 to a 35-inch quilt. There's another one that will hold a 35 to 63-inch quilt. So there's two different sizes that you can use. The nice thing about that is if I have a small quilt, I can use this rod. If the next quilt I use is bigger, all I have to do is just make it longer and I can use it for that quilt. Let me show you how it works. So this is the rod pocket on the back of the quilt that I'm going to be hanging. And here is the hang it, dang it. We're going to take this clip off. It's a very sturdy clip, I will say. And let's have a look at the rod. As I said, it extends on both ends. And it has this indentation right here. And that is a very important thing in this hanging process because that marks the center of this rod. And we want this center to go on the center of our quilt. Now, look at my quilt right here. You can see I have put a little mark right there. That is the center of my quilt. I've put it on the rod pocket so that I can always tell. Now, I'm going to take this and insert it from one end. And I'm feeling here till I find that mark, that indentation, and it's right there. And I'm going to just slide it along until it is even. So there's the indentation right there. There's my little mark on my quilt that says it's the center of the quilt. So that's now in place. I'm going to take this clip and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to find that indentation and I'm going to put the clip, I'm going to center the clip over that indentation like that. Now, because this quilt is a little bit bigger than 21 inches, I'm going to reach in my rod pocket and pull that out there and do the same thing on the other side. So now I have the same amount of rod on each side of the quilt. So now I can take this quilt and put that hole right there over my nail or whatever my hanger is that I have on my wall. And because this is exactly in the center and I have these two rods extended exactly on each side, it means that I can hold it there and this quilt will be level. It is a self-leveling hanging system, which is magnificent. And as I said, it doesn't get much easier than that. Now, I'm not affiliated with Hang It Dang It in any way, but because it's a product that I really, really like, I'm going to leave a link to where you can purchase it through Amazon. Now, I will warn you, it's a little bit expensive, but you buy one and you can use it for lots and lots of different quilts. I hope you try it. I hope you like it as much as I did. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me here today as we talked about the Hang It Dang It. And as always, I look forward to seeing you next time on Frances Quilts. Remember, if you like what you've seen, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Please check out my website and daily blog at francesquilts.com, and I can be found on Facebook and Instagram at Frances Quilts. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope to see you again soon.